The thing with hypergamy, guys, is if you're an aspiring alpha male, hypergamy does not matter to you. It only matters to beta males and women seeking providers. That's the only time it should matter. If you watching me, hypergamy should not mean nothing to you. Now, why do I say that? What have I always said? What have the fuck I've been saying for the 2.5 years that I've been on here? Dick them down and toss them to the side of the road. About these bitches. If any of you guys go back on my Why I'm Against the MGTOW movement, on that video, what I was talking about was women who are looking for providers. What I said, I got me a nice car. I got me some nice clothes. I got me a nice crib. I sell them bitches a dream and I dick them down and toss their ass to the side of the road. What I was talking about, is those particular women, the guys was bitching and complaining about, the hypergamous women, sell them a dream and dick them down and toss them to the side of the road. We don't complain about hypergamy over here. I'm glad. Let me tell y'all guys something. Ask any guy there that's done been around the block a few times. These are the easiest bitches to fuck.
Y'all gotta understand, man, we at a disadvantage, dog. So soon as we born, bro, we at a disadvantage. Disadvantage. Because who taught you this? Who taught you this? Your mama, your father was probably beta, the church. They probably taught you it. Putting the propaganda in your brain, making it seem like women are nice and everything are nice and sweet and spice and everything nice, and that's not just what it is. Because you believe everything on TV. Because what, you think that these women ain't getting their guts dug out at the age of 15, 16? Because of what your mama said? Because of what your teacher said? Because of what the people at your school said? Women ain't like that? So you gonna wait? All these years you only waiting because you thought there was a one out there for you. There is no soulmate. There is no one. All these years you could have experienced a lot of great experiences. But because of a lie that you believed in from birth, you believe that there was just this one. And then when you get her, you hold off over 3 months. That proves my theory that no woman is celibate. It is physically impossible for a woman to be celibate unless she's pregnant. 2 things a woman needs to function: a digging stick and attention.
If we move on to the number one biggest truth on female nature that most simply just do not understand, is that if you are a man, you will never fully figure them out. You're never fully going to figure out how a woman operates. You can do your best to try. You can do your best to level up yourself. You can do your best to level up your attraction skills. You can level up your pickup ability or your game or your flirting tips and flirting tactics. But here's what's true, is that at the end of the day, you do not have the mind of a woman, which means that you will never fully figure them out, which means there's going to be times where they do stuff where it makes absolutely no sense. And even if you think you're spot on with your game, even if you think that you're spot on with how you carry yourself, there's still going to be those random instances with women where you look at yourself and you go, what the hell just happened? Or there's going to be some times where you play your cards completely right, you're sociable, right? You flirt with her, you guys have good chemistry. There's even a chance she finds you attractive. And by the end of the night, she still looks at her friends and she goes, I don't think so. Okay, you will never fully figure them out. And the more men dwell on this, the bigger of an issue it becomes, due to the fact that they're now neglecting what is on the middle of this whiteboard. And the truth on what's on the middle of this whiteboard is that you more or less need to be focused on male nature instead of female nature and trying to figure them out. What you have to do is you have to truly understand what male nature is.
The first thing women really want from a man is a guy who has something greater going on outside of his 9-to-5 job. A man who has his own life. A man who's working tirelessly towards something that he believes in day in and day out, month in and month out. year in or year out. You're chipping away because you believe and you are passionate about what you really want. Women want to be with the man who has a fulfilling life, who's happy about what he's doing. This is why you just going to your 9-to-5 job, which is great and it's all fine. You're paying your bills and getting by. But if you're not really doing something that you love, she's going to sense that because she'll ask you, so how was work? And you'll say, oh, it was cool. And you won't have anything really exciting to talk about and something new that happened. And you really don't like your facility, your supervisor, your hours. She'll pick up on that energy and aura. And what she'll do is say, what are you doing to really progress your life? What are you doing that's going to be worthwhile? And if you just go into your job and clock in and clock out, you just going through the motions, what's going to happen is she's going to be like, oh, this guy is really not, that exciting. You have to start taking chances. So guys, if you really want to do something in life and you've just been sitting and wondering how you're going to do it, take the step forward and make things happen. Women are followers. They don't want you to be a part of their life because their life is boring. Women watch reality shows and gossip. They want to be the ones to go to their friends and gossip and talk about how ambitious you are, how much of a go-getter you are, how dedicated you are to whatever you're doing. Having a mission is important. And this is why a lot of guys end up breaking down after divorces and after they get broken up with. That's because they put her number one and they made her their mission in life to make her happy. So when she sees that, she'll eventually leave and become unsatisfied and be like, okay, he's not the guy who I thought he was. Then the guy is all broken down. He's in the shell of himself.